Book 6. Maurice visits two friends. Whatever's happened? Yelled Maurice Minor as he drove into the car park. Poor Bubbles was standing in a corner, very miserable and very downhearted. Her whole body misted up with tears. Someone bumped into me, she said mournfully. Someone just, bumped into me. Someone bumped into her, thundered Sir Reginald. An elephant or something, said Cheeky Beetle. It couldn't have been a motorbike, said Mr. Splicer, and his wife agreed. Sure enough, Maurice could see that one of Bubbles' headlights had been absolutely smashed, and bent and buckled and, bumped. I knew, Maurice said. Follow me. And slowly, Bubbles has only one headlight, remember? Off they went, out along the bypass, and then down a little leafy lane. This leads to the scrapyard, cried Bubbles, slowly right down. There, ahead of them, were hundreds and hundreds of old cars whose engines were too tired to work anymore. Some were piled higgledy-piggledy on top of one another, and others had been left on the grass, and bright poppies grew up around them. It gives me the creeps, blurted Bubbles, making them all jump. Muttered Sir Reginald. We don't like it, do we? Said Mrs. Splicer to her husband. Cheeky Beetle giggled nervously. Goodness gracious me, cried Maurice. Whatever's the matter with you all? How are all our ancestors resting peacefully after years of driving all over the world, and all you can do is complain? What strange idea has got into you? Nobody said a word, and all was silent until a skylark flew up from the grass and sang as he soared into the sky. You should all be as happy as that skylark singing, he said. These hood cars have worked happily all their lives, and soon they will be melted down and used again, as I hope I will be. It's just another beginning. Nothing ever ends, you know. Sir Reginald, Mr. and Mrs. Splicer, Cheeky Beetle, and poor Bubbles all listened carefully without making a sound. What's more, continued Maurice, some have left us good parts to use again, and by golly gastrics we will. Murmured Sir Reginald. Fine, said Maurice. All that's settled. How about us all looking for new headlight for Bubbles They all went off in different directions. Suddenly, they heard Cheeky Beetle shouting, "I found one! I found a headlight!" "Where is it?" they cried excitedly. "There," said Cheeky Beetle. They all looked there, and lying in the grass in front of them was the most enormous headlight they'd ever seen. "That comes from a digger, or a crane, or something even bigger than that, silly," said Maurice. "It's a searchlight," said Sir Reginald. "Take my word for it, it's a searchlight." "Yes," said Cheeky Beetle. "That's what we're doing, isn't it? Searching for a light." After they had finished laughing at Cheeky Beetle's truc, which didn't take very long, they began to search again. Maurice and Bubbles drove up behind the big pile of cars. Maurice stared at one very old car with a fluted bone roof. "I'm very grateful for being me," Maurice said to himself accidentally aloud. "But sometimes I dream of having thick leather seats and a roof that I could take off when it's sunny, and a solid wooden dashboard." And just then they heard Mrs. Splicer shouting, "Here's one! Here's one! Right in front of us all the time!" And so there was. "It's wonderful, Bubbles. It's exactly the right one for me. All it needs is a polish and a little touch of paint, and I'll be able to see wires better." "Just think," said Maurice, "that headlight will be back on the road in no time, lighting up Cat's eyes from their friend Bubbles. Perhaps one day, when we arresting her, we can help someone too. Let us be happy about that, not sad. Hurrah for Maurice!" Now Cheeky Beetle, and everybody knew that he wasn't joking this time. "Hurrah!" they all shouted, and Maurice sang a song as he led them all back through the town to the car park. Surrounded by the flowers, serenaded by the lark, we searched on the perfect lamp to help us in the dark. Listen, everybody, who trembles at the sight of two friends who've come to rest? Remember Bubbles' light. To be scared in the scrapyard, to break down and cry. If we take good care of the world we share, the lark still sings in the sky. To be scared in the scrapyard, nothing ever ends. If we take good care of the world we share with all our faithful friends. I sing this song as I drive along Maurice Midland Manor. I Get there soon, 'cause I keep in tune, Maurice Minin Minor. And when you see me passing by, toot your horn and weep awry. You need to wonder who am I, Maurice Minin Minor. End of Book 6.